Oh look, it's that thing, what's been taunting us the entire time, waiting for us to do something about it. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, and welcome back for Sunshine! We're actually gonna do something about it this time, except I'd like to put it off a little bit longer, cause this thing is a thing. And for the longest time, it really confused me how you were supposed to get this when all you have to do is just water slide to it. And yeah, the turbo nozzle is a thing and you can do it that way, but it's not as much fun. And there are a bunch of blue coins that I could probably go around the plaza getting right now, but I don't want to bore everybody to tears at this point, at least not yet. I kind of want to do it in bits and pieces so it doesn't kill anybody when I do 100 of these at the same time. And of course I would run into the statue. Maybe this isn't the one I was thinking about, maybe it's a different one. I don't know. But this thing! You guys remember this guy, right? I hope you remember this guy. Because I'll be really upset if you don't. I had a lot of complaints about this guy. Except the ones that we're going to be facing now, they're not done in a whopping 3 hits. Oh no, the 3-hit ones? Those guys were pushovers. From now on, they take 6 hits. Oh, wow, 6 hits! That's so much more than 3! It makes this guy so hard. I don't know how in the world I'm going to beat this guy. Because he takes 3 more hits than the last one did. I mean, how are you supposed to compete with that? So, and there's a dude that we will be seeing as few times as possible because I don't like him. So, for the until the very last episode, I pretend to ignore his existence. So let's finally move on to Rico Harper. I actually like this level a lot. Just because it has a lot of classic platforming things in it that one of these things I'm pretty sure has a blue coin. Maybe it doesn't and I'm being paranoid again. Because some of these things have blue coins, others don't, and I'm not going to remember which one is which until I test out every single one of them. It's also easier for me to go into first person to spray these, even though I could just do it without going into first person. I find it easier to do it that way. I swear one of these would have a blue coin in it, even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. And there are a couple of blue coins on the ship as well. Like some that I didn't even think about. And although I don't think... I can't spray from this one, can I? No, this is like one of those mechanics that they had in the... I don't know if Mario World was the first one to do it, but with climbing on the fences and being able to... I can't wall kick off that. But just being able to kick the fences around is a really cool mechanic. And this one. That I usually like getting just by hovering. But hovering makes you move a little bit, so it's kind of tricky to get. So it's probably easier to just spray it. If these guys will not kill me. Because I can just easily get my coin back from you and get my health back. Unless you didn't actually hurt me, which would be kind of funny. I figured you would have actually hurt me. Make me go into the water for the coin. Thanks, game! Love you too. And don't grab the fence. Mario, what are you doing? Okay, you jumped off the fence before you grabbed it. That's brilliant. Can I get up there from here? Which one of these is wall jumpable? Yes, that's a green axe. No, I'm not getting it yet. Is this a life? It's a coin. I like how I remember this game. One of these is a life. I want to say the bucket might have a blue coin in it. Maybe? No. That guy's complaining about something. I totally care about what he's complaining about. I think this is a sewer thing. Yeah, it is. Can I get... No, I'm supposed to wall kick off of that. I think it's kind of challenging to get a wall kick off there high enough to make it up there, but you can do it. But you see me using the side jump so many times. I told you I really like the side jump in this game. And I don't know why I like it more than in the other games, but there's a coin on the top of that too. Oh, I can actually jump off of that. I didn't realize that I could. going on the assumption that I had to actually... You got stuff on that side of that thing. I mean, just while I'm going around this place, I want to get as many of the coins out of the way as possible. I don't think there are any coins in the sewer. But there should be some graffiti up here. I haven't shown off the sewer mechanic yet, but it's not that much to write home about. The music in there is kind of awesome, but that's about it. And yeah, I can't just stand in there without having to do the first person, but I find it easier to do the first person. Is there any more graffiti up here, or is that it? That might be it. And I don't know if there's anything else around here that's worth getting now as opposed to getting later, because we'll be back around here later, as I'm sure you're aware. So let's at least get this one out of the way. I'm kind of hoping I can finish this guy off real quick, because I've never actually been able to do it. Not that I've actually tried since I learned how to do it, but we'll give it a shot. This guy appears in, like, 4 missions? 3 or 4 missions. Oh, no, I'm not going to make it. So, there goes the quick kill, I guess. Is it, Can I get this before he... There we go. So you don't actually have to pull the tentacles off, you just have to get the thing out at the first time. And as long as this thing is down, but I can't grab it, that's brilliant. I think you just have to get the other ones taken out, and I can't grab his mouth for some reason. I must come up with a way to fight it! I don't think the outer ones can actually hit you when you get far enough away, it's just a matter of making sure the inner ones don't. But it's still something that I'll have plenty of time and opportunities to become familiar with as the game goes on. I'm so looking forward to fighting him again! I also love how Mario actually belly flops straight down as soon as he gets the shine when I belly flop in. Not belly flop into it, like when I dive into it. He immediately plummets straight down and it looks like he's belly flopping the ground. Also, there's the next level we're going to! Later! Because I don't feel like doing it right now, although it's probably... Did I just say Rico Harper was my favorite? Are you going to make me press A to get out of the thing? I never actually stick around to watch those. I don't know, there are a lot of levels... Each of the levels in this game has something that I like. And plenty of things that I don't, of course. And, of course, Blooper Surfing Safari. As soon as I say levels have things that I don't like... whatever, you make the most of it, I guess. So, I forget which one of these is the slow one. I want to say it's the green one. So we will take the green one. And I think there are a couple of blue coins around here, too. So, if I remember where they are, I can go out of my way to get them. Because they're easier to get now than they are to get later. Although I don't remember if I can't jump high enough to get those. I just need to remember where the ones that I need are. Like there's one over here. And I don't think there's a blue coin around here that we need to get with the blooper. There are a couple we need to go underwater for, but I don't think there's any that you necessarily need the blooper for out here. You can get them without the blooper. They're just really annoying to get. So let's just see if we can time this one right. No, I think we actually need to get the other thing for that. Fine. So we'll just charge into this. I think we need to do this twice. I forget which one I use. I think I try using the yellow. The yellow's a nice mix. So the pink one is the fast one, harder to control. Green is the slow one, easier to control. Yellow's in the middle somewhere. So let's see if I can actually get this right the first time. There are a couple of shortcuts that you can hit, but you have to be above the water to hit them. Or not above the water, but you have to be on the water in order to be able to jump. And you need to make sure that you jump before you hit the... Why did I go that way? You need to make sure you jump before you hit the land if you want to actually jump like that. So that's the only really tricky jump. Hopefully I will never demonstrate what happens when you hit the wall, even though I guess it's fairly obvious. And I don't remember if you give me the special shine for beating that time the first time, or if I have to come back in here again to get it. I probably do. Whatever, we'll be back. As much as I don't want to be. I did say we'd be back, didn't I? This shouldn't take that much longer. I just hope that I'm able to get it my first time, otherwise it will take me one more attempt and one more minute of my life, and I'll be mildly disappointed, although not disappointed enough to warrant me being that angry with myself. I honestly don't know where I was going with that. But I also believe holding forward on the blooper makes you go faster too. I always did it instinctively because there are some games it works, other games it doesn't, and it's easier to do it when... I'm not easier to do it, but it's just... I don't know. It always feels faster to hold forward when you do that. And yep, that's a different shine. Because you remember the last time I finished this, I had 12 shines. Now I have 13 shines. This counts as its own secret shine. I don't know how you're supposed to think to do this a second time, but you're supposed to think to do this a second time. So, do it a second time. And back in we go. We can't be bothered to go to the next level yet. I'm gonna go through this level again and again and again until it forces me out, which it will eventually, because we can't get the 8th shine until we finish another level, but details! Cage Shine Sprite. This is one that I really love doing properly, although there's a kind of broken strategy to do it that I'm interested in trying, maybe. I think there are a couple of blue coins on the ship that we can get now, though. So I'll probably get those. These guys, you can actually kick them up, and they die, which is kind of nifty. You can also ground pound them and kill them that way. And that one gave you a blue coin. I didn't get you. Guy. Thank you. So there's the blue coin over here, and there is another dude over here that we can slam into the wall, all gruesome-like, and he also has a blue coin. So let's try getting that interesting strategy to work. I will probably wind up doing this the old-fashioned way, even if I do manage to get this trick to work, because I'm just terrible at it. Can I reach this from here? I can. And there's the blue coin. If it turns towards me, I can get it. And how's this work? If I'm able to reach the cage from under here, yep. Shine over! All you have to do is reach the cage from underneath it, grab it, and you skip the entire shine. But no, we're going back because I really want to show it off. I think this shine is really fun to do the old-fashioned way, which is the sole reason why I'm doing it again, even though there's really no point to doing it again except to get a couple of blue coins that I might have missed that I wouldn't think to get any other way. So maybe I'll just try doing it this way, and I could have sworn I got that coin after it disappeared. Not that I'm complaining about it. And I think we've gotten all the spiders that have the blue coins on them, so I'm not going to worry too much about those. But just the classic platforming element of this mission, I think, is really, really fun to do. That there's so many levels and mechanics based on the fact that you now have this water gun attachment thing. And there aren't that many classic platforming kinds of missions in this game, so I really want to show this one off just because it's more fun to play. There aren't enough of these in this game, and okay, maybe you can count the secret missions, but they're fun. I'm gonna have to slide all the way down to get that coin, aren't I? That's gonna be annoying. Or I can rocket jump to it, but we get the rocket nozzle in a later mission. So I'm just gonna have to remember to go all the way back around. And I don't think any of these guys have blue coins. But just being able to go all of the different places that you can on the scaffolding here, I think is really nice. And you can see there are a couple of blue coins up here, too, that I would just simply skip if I wasn't doing this the proper way. Also, Guy, can you not kill me? I thought that I killed you again. Because I switched to the wrong nozzle! Somebody's paying attention today. Well, I guess I can show off the easy way to get up here. And there's a blue coin over there too, but we'll be over there eventually. So of course there's always different ways for you to go around, and I really like this stage for it. There's so many different ways for you to go, things for you to do, and... Why is that police officer dancing? Oh no, it's a sailor. Yeah, it's just like that scene that nobody remembers from that movie that doesn't exist. Then again, it probably does, and maybe it's a Japanese thing, or maybe it's an English thing, and I have absolutely no exposure to culture to actually notice! Wouldn't surprise anybody at this point, would it? Any blue coins around here? I'm probably going to be asking that question a lot. Deal with it. I don't think... I mean, there's one over there that I have to slide all the way down to get, which may or may not be an easy thing to do. You know what? Let me grab the rocket nozzle over here. I'll get... Okay, let's not do that. Where's the section where I can wall kick up? I think that one's it. So not all hope is lost. I mean, most hope is lost. But not all hope is lost. I think it's easiest to wall kick this way, because I don't wind up going side to side like I'm always afraid of doing when I wall kick. Like, I'll go side to side to side, and then all of a sudden I am no longer wall kicking up anywhere. And now that we have this thing, we can completely miss the platform and fall down to the thing that I was going for anyway. I think there's a blue coin down one of these two. Yeah, there's one down here, so I might as well get that. So there's this one. There's the one on the water I saw with the blooper that I couldn't get. And then there's that one all the way over there. But I think the one that we have to fall down to get is over here. Yep, there we go. Easy enough. So there's that one, and there's the one all the way over here, and after that I think I can just exit course and call it a thing. Maybe. Is that all of the blue coins I want to get at this point? I don't think there's any underwater. Right? I don't believe so. I don't think so. Maybe this is a good time to... Yeah, this is probably a good time to exit course. Then we'll do one more mission, and I think we'll call it another episode. I don't know why I'm saying call it another episode like the mission before. Why am I don't know. Maybe I've been streaming too much. And by streaming too much, I mean maybe once or twice in a month. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh god, I picked the wrong one to do one more of. It's the secret of Rico Tower. Oh boy. Well, we might as well get it over with, right? Probably. No. Well, we're doing it anyway. That's just peachy. You know what else is just peachy? I'm not even gonna bother. It's a Mario game, it's too easy of a joke. I also forgot to get the green arrow I was trying to spin. See, that's the reason I like the side jump a lot more. It's much more reliable than the spin jump. At least I found it to be. And is there an easy rocket nozzle to get from here? Because there's a blue coin on the top of this that we need the rocket nozzle to get. And I don't think there are any other blue coins around. Let's just get in there and get this over with. Oh, you know what? I skipped the intro scene. We're doing it again. You deserve to see the intro scene. Hi, I'm a secret. You might remember me from such games as Mario Galaxy 2. Except it's much more annoying in Galaxy 2 because you slip a lot more easily on these blocks in Galaxy 2 than you do in Sunshine. How the hell am I alive right now? He says as he dies immediately. That's the point when you miss Flood or the spin jump. But I also love how you say, Mario sticks to the blocks so much better than he does in Galaxy, and then I immediately run off. I I'm running out of ways to express my karma, because my karma. But, like, you can run up blocks at a 60-degree angle without falling off. It's kinda silly. So let's do that. These gears, not really sure how they spin, but the fact... I mean, the secret levels, yeah, they're challenging, they're difficult in ways that they really shouldn't be, but the classic platforming element that I guess they were assuming we would fear them not having, because you have Flood 2 as like a second jump of sorts, that gamers would think because you have it that you can't have the traditional platforming segments that they put in these secrets. Or maybe these secrets were like beta levels and they just figured that they were cool enough to put in. It's neat! And it's something that I think helps define Mario as a genre, just these basic platforming mechanics. That a Mario game wouldn't be a Mario game without something like this. It's just really nice to see. Even if they're frustrating to play, even if the mechanics get really, really annoying as the game goes on. Why did I grab that? It's part of the genre that a game would not be complete without. I'm trying to think of an equivalent, like... I don't even know if there is one, really, to games. That you can make a game without it that's of the same genre, but it's like it's not part of the same genre. Like, you can have a Mario platformer without this classic platforming bit, and still have it be a Mario platformer, but it's not a Mario platformer. I really don't know how else to describe it. But these secret levels, as frustrating as they are to play sometimes, the game just wouldn't be complete without them, and I'm glad they put them in. That's pretty much all I have to say about that, and why is my depth perception so bad on these? Really? You didn't even jump. I don't know if I can stress enough just how much I hate the depth perception in some of these secret levels. You honestly have no idea how much I detest the depth perception in some of these levels. It's ridiculous, and I don't know what the reason for it is, or if it's just me that sees it, but the depth perception in some of these is just so bad. Anyway, this is UniversalGiant, and next time, we'll continue on in Rico Harper. See you then.